Caitlin Clark's next Chiefs game, will she join Taylor Swift for the playoff matchup? As the Kansas City Chiefs prepare for their divisional round game against the Houston Texans, speculation grows over whether WNBA All-Star Caitlin Clark will attend. With GHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium set to host the matchup on Saturday, this could be Clark's chance to watch her beloved team live. Caitlin Clark, a star for the Indiana Fever, has been vocal about her lifelong loyalty to the Chiefs, dismissing claims of being a recent bandwagon fan. Her connection to the team gained attention after Taylor Swift, who is dating Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, extended a personal invitation for Clark to join her at a game. A longtime Chiefs fan and a special invitation. During an appearance on Kelce's New Heights podcast, Clark expressed her excitement about potentially attending a playoff game, saying, "Hopefully I can make it to a Chiefs game here soon. Maybe a playoff game or something." With the team now in postseason action, the timing seems perfect for Clark to show her support in person. Taylor Swift's expected appearance. Taylor Swift is no stranger to Chiefs games, often spotted cheering from the stands. Kelce recently hinted during an interview on the Pat McAfee show that Swift will likely attend Saturday's game, adding to the anticipation. If Clark decides to accept Swift's earlier invitation, fans could witness a unique crossover moment featuring two iconic figures, one from the basketball court and the other from the music industry, uniting to support the reigning Super Bowl champions. A joint appearance by Caitlin Clark and Taylor Swift would electrify Chiefs Kingdom, bringing even more excitement to an already crucial playoff game. While the game itself promises intense action, the prospect of these two stars in the stands adds an extra layer of buzz for fans both in the stadium and watching at home. Whether or not Clark makes her Arrowhead debut this Saturday, her enduring support for the Chiefs is clear. For now, all eyes are on game day to see if this potential meeting of two powerhouses becomes a reality. U.S. man charged with stalking WNBA and Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark. Police in the U.S. state of Indianapolis have charged a man from Texas with a felony for stalking women's NBA superstar Caitlin Clark. Michael Thomas Lewis is accused of repeated and continued harassment of the 22-year-old Clark beginning on December 16, the Marion County Prosecutor's Office wrote in a court filing on Saturday. Jail records show Lewis is due in court on Tuesday. Lewis posted numerous messages on Clark's X account, according to an affidavit from a Marion County Sheriff's lieutenant. In one, he said he had been driving by the Gainbridge Fieldhouse, one of the arenas where the Fever play home games 3 times a day, and in another, he said he had one foot on a banana peel and the other on a stalking charge. Other messages directed at Clark were sexually explicit. The posts actually caused Caitlin Clark to feel terrorized, frightened, intimidated, or threatened, and an implicit or explicit threat also was made with the intent to place Caitlin Clark in reasonable fear of sexual battery, prosecutors wrote in the Marion County Superior Court filing. Lewis could face up to 6 years in prison and a $10,000 fine if convicted. The FBI learned that the X account belonged to Lewis and that the messages were sent from IP addresses associated with an Indianapolis hotel and a downtown public library. Indianapolis police spoke with Lewis on January 8 at his hotel room. He told officers he was in Indianapolis on vacation. When asked why he was making so many posts about Clark, Lewis replied, "Just the same reason everybody makes posts," according to court documents. He told police that he did not mean any harm and that he fantasized about being in a relationship with Clark. "It's an imagination, fantasy type thing, and it's a joke, and it's nothing to do with threatening," he told police, according to the court documents. In asking the court for a higher-than-standard bond, the prosecutor's office said Lewis traveled from his home in Texas to Indianapolis with the intent to be in close proximity to the victim. The prosecutor's office also sought a stay-away order as a specific condition if Lewis is released from jail before trial. Prosecutors requested that Lewis be ordered to stay away from the Gainbridge and Hinkle field houses where the Fever play home games. Responding to the threats, Clark told police she feared for her safety and had altered her appearance in public. "It takes a lot of courage for women to come forward in these cases, which is why many don't," Marion County Prosecutor Ryan Mears said, according to the Indianapolis Star. In doing so, the victim is setting an example for all women who deserve to live and work in Indy without the threat of sexual violence.